Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly reading for January 2023. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific. The reason I do this, Capricorn, is because I love you, all right? And I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Secondly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. It's why every tarot card is assigned like an astrological element or ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep. Astrology came first, and so that's why it had some influence on tarot. Listen, speaking of which, first things first, Happy New Year and happy birthday, all right, Capricorn? This month is all about you. Now, in terms of what's going on astrologically, we know Jupiter is in Aries, all right? That's your fourth house, your domestic sector, okay? And so the fact that we have a full moon in Cancer on January 6th, that's really important because that's in your seventh house of partnerships. Okay? So, and that relates to both career and love, but the fact that, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, prosperity, expansion, profit, that's in your fourth house, your domestic sector. Okay, so you could have be having a lot of activity, all right, and progress in relationships. Okay, and there could be something huge this month that comes for you. All right, listen, there's, in terms of relationships, it's almost like it's on fire right now. It's all really great, and think back to the spring, all right? Spring, summer of 2022. There could have been little signs that you saw. You may have thought about maybe I should move, or, maybe you met someone, all right? And now you're at that point like, should we move in together, right? There's a lot of activity around there, and I love that. I love that. Also, at the end of the month, we move into Aquarius season, all right? So that's your second house of income, all right? Material possessions, all right? Even value, all right? Value, self-value. But hey, the one thing about January, we still have three major planets retrograde, okay? But the good news is they're all finally going into orbit, all right? So if you saw my reading for 2023, your overview for 2023, you know that I said 2023 doesn't really start until about January 22nd. So it's kind of like a quiet bang that's going to happen. But I love that they're all finally going direct, okay? They're all finally going direct week by week. You're going to feel it, and things are just going to, like a rocket ship, all right, around the end of the month. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Capricorn, to see what's going on for you for January 2023. Again, Happy New Year and happy birthday. I'm very excited for you. And I think there was something else I was going to say, but let's go ahead and get started with your reading. You'll see my dog has joined me again. She is sleeping and refuses to get down. She loves it up here with me. What I was going to say is that Uranus, all right, is actually very active this month, all right? So with Uranus being very active, it's in very auspicious ways, very positive ways. Uranus is a planet of, the unexpected, just surprises. So even though these planets are retrograde, you will have surprising news come through, unexpected news, really fun news come through, and even little breakthroughs here and there. So I really love that. And lastly, as if you're new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. And remember to stay tuned to the end of the reading, where I break down every week and I pull cards just to show you, to give you a little bit more insight what to expect every week this month, okay? Because there's a lot going on this month. There is a lot going on this month. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Capricorn, for you, listen, this is amazing, okay? I don't even know what to say. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're really good. let's get started. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you have had some abundance. You've had some really good moments. You've had some really good moments, and especially career's coming through. There's been a lot of activity with career that was really good for Capricorns. Now, here's the thing. You can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, all over it. Okay, now you can see that this is all about financial success, just that independence. You can see all that harvest around her. Okay, Pentacles, money, wealth. All right, so y'all, come on. The Venus, the planet of love, money, all those things we desire. Now, this is something what you worked hard for to get to this point, okay? Worked really hard to get to this point. Now, remember that I said that as we move into Aquarius season around January 20th, that is going to be in your second house of salary income. So, listen, it's almost like you're Capricorns, right? You're cardinal signs, you're leaders, you're hardworking, you prioritize the work, it's important to you. This is really great. I love where you're coming from, and this is just amazing. So much abundance. Now, look at where that brings us, all right? You got the High Priestess and the heart of your spread. So it's almost like the theme of the month, okay? This is amazing, all right? The High Priestess, guardian of the subconscious. I mean, listen, she really, really just, when she comes out in a tarot spread, she's telling you, continue to trust your instincts, go deep, trust your intuition, okay? That's going to bring all that deep, sacred knowledge that you seek, okay? That is the most important thing, especially when she's in the heart of your spread. You're doing an amazing job, because look at the rest of your spread. This is amazing. You're so protected. You are so protected. Listen, you are going to feel a little bit more intuitive moving forward. And I feel like you've had those moments anyway. Listen, you are the sign that, New Year's happens over, Capricorn season, right? So it actually affects you the most. You know how everyone has, around New Year's, they think about their resolutions, like, how do I want to improve my life for next year? How is this, what should I get rid of? What are some things that I don't need in my life? Listen, you do that big time, all right? Because we're in Capricorn season, where the sun is in, your sign, the first house, okay? But remember, we have a bundle of planets in your sign still, okay? Like, you honestly do keep doing you. You're amazing. You're doing a great job. Now, you do have the Knight of Cups in your challenge area, all right? So, here's the interesting thing here. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. He is the, Mr. Prince Charming. He is also just in pursuit of the things that's going to fill his cup, fulfill him emotionally. Cups are water, all right? And you see water in the cup in the card as well. That's a lot of emotions, okay? But this is indicating, someone coming through, right, relationship wise, and this is both work and career, okay, but also you in pursuit of it as well, all right, whichever resonates for you. But it came up in your challenge area. So the fact that the only card, the cup, if you look at your spread, you didn't get any other cups, all right? So as you move forward, it's great that you're tapping into your intuition. It's great that you have, there's been some great things that have happened in your life, but open up your heart a little bit to really, really go after the things that you want, because there is an energy of like, for some Capricorns, like delay, like things just going slowly for y'all, right? And then when things happen, like we turn to some emotions that are more like frustrating and like just kind of like impatience and things like that. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. Just, be receptive to it. All right. Be receptive to it. But also a message that's coming through is self-love too. Y'all work so hard. I want you to spend some time just feeling good in the moment, and just, really just keep your eyes on the prize in terms of your passions, but do it with not only up here, but here too, if that makes any sense, right? Because you're going to be fine, especially with the high priestess. And, we'll get to this later, but you did get temperance in your future. So that's why I'm saying you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. You did get the strength card, all right, in your crown. So that is also indicating that there is something that, there may have been frustrating or made you feel impatient or just like, right? And you're pulling into that strength and you're thinking about it, right, moving forward. And that's great. The strength card, listen, one thing I'm just going to point out to you, you do see the sign of infinity over her head with that strength. I mean, that's infinite possibilities, but it is like, protection from the universe. The second thing is that a lot of people think it's a woman taming a lion, but they tend to forget the lion is allowing her, okay? So there's a lot of synergy here. So find that strength. It's interaction, okay? I say your spirit animal, all right? I mean, this is ruled by Leo, but it's that spirit animal where you find that source of strength. So whether it is God, whether it is the universe, whether it's your children, where do you find that strength? Tap into that, all right? If you are feeling like, oh, what? And so that's going to carry you through, but also remember all the planets, week by week are finally going direct, all right? So when I say things are going to boom, 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 around the 20th, and even for a lot of Capricorns, even before that, even actually around January 6th, around that full moon, all right, in Cancer, in your house of partnerships, which is amazing. Now, you also got the Knight of Pentacles, all right? So this is really great. This is very Virgo energy, by the way. This is Sun in Virgo, and that is, a fellow Earth sign like yours. So y'all have, y'all are both very practical and pragmatic, but this is, the knight. All knights are on a mission, right? He is sowing his seeds. He is, and he'll wait. He's patient enough to wait, right? Reaping his rewards, okay? This is really all about that long-term commitment, okay? And having a lot of knowledge, gaining a lot of knowledge along the way. Remember, you got the High Priestess in the heart of your spread. This is just, now actually putting all that energy toward a commitment that you want to make, again, relationships or career, all right? A lot of that, you're thinking about that, all right? Taking it for the long haul, all right? So that's really great. And it's also, this is very grounded, and Capricorn, y'all are so grounded too. So this, honestly, when I say this is... when I say you're good. This is really good. It's almost like, if you were to look at the timeline of what's going to happen in the future in your life, like you're setting everything up in this beautiful way as we kick off this new year, with it in a sensible way where everything makes sense and everything's going to fall into place. You got temperance in your future, all right? Now, remember what I said earlier, how the Knight of Pentacles, which is in the root of your spread, all right, that's that commitment, but it's also having the patience to see things through no matter how long it takes to reap the rewards. Here you go. Temperance, I mean, it's moderation, right? It's literally what it means. I mean, having that self-restraint, okay? But this is also having that patience to see things through. I mean, you see the archangel here, foot in the water, all right, foot on the ground. So there's a lot of balance here as well, all right? You see her pouring between the two cups, but I want you to see her foot in the water. It's almost like testing the waters, not jumping in, not diving in, not doing anything that's just like, chaotic or impulsive. This is balance here, and this is great. This is also, she was known as the alchemist, right? Back in the day, okay? Because temperance, it comes from temporare, which actually means to mix, okay? So you will find that balance in your life, especially because you have the High Priestess in the heart of your spread. And so when I say that balance in your life, I want you to think mind, body, spirit, right? Mind, body, soul. Also, just in your life, thinking about those things that you need more of, what you need less of, clearing the decks, all right? We do that during the new year, right? Getting rid of the things that we don't need, whether it's up here or in our physical world, clearing the decks to let new things in, all right? this is an amazing reading, and this is a very personal, like I'm like a very personal development going on with you. All right, y'all are asking big questions. You're seeing the big picture, and you're taking action to see it through. All right, I love you, Capricorn. You're amazing. Now let's get to your stuff. If, by the way, you are new to my channel, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all of that. It really does help my channel grow. If you're not a commenter, I love emojis. I love getting the notifications of like emojis, especially the most random ones. They actually make me smile. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. I hope you're having a wonderful, start to the new year. Now, oh gosh. Capricorn, I honestly think this is your best spread. So let's go ahead and get started. You got the Seven of Wands, all right? This is really interesting because, what I said earlier about, you having the Strength card and the Knight of Cups in your challenge area, okay? The Strength card in in your crown. So, I did say earlier that there could be something that was just kind of like bothersome or just a little challenging, and it made you like impatient, or it could have made you just a little off kilter, off balance, but that's coming through, so you will be fine, and this is all proving it. This is all showing it, all right? And a lot of y'all are making that effort, which is great, but the fact that you got the Seven of Wands, it's affirmation, because you can see, this is all about valor, all right? Standing your ground, staking your territory, everything that you've worked for, no one's gonna take it away from you now, okay? Some of y'all may feel that like, there's something that, people are maybe coming after you. It could be like colleagues that are just like you're not doing the work that, do you know what I mean? Like, but it's not warranted is the thing, okay? Because the Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands is the victory. So the victory card, the success card. So when someone does have victory and success, a lot of people tend to get jealous, okay? A lot of people, will say things. Think about, social media. If someone posts something that's really great, there's always that one or two troll that just like, meh, or just says some sort of comment. So it's kind of like that, but this is amazing because it's like, there is a part of you that just feels like you're defending yourself in a way, but you will no longer have to anymore because, look, you have so much power. Look what came in your external factors area, all right? Not only is the Ace of Swords extremely powerful, this is breakthrough. This is victory. And remember, this sort of the mental suit. So it's a lot of y'all are going to have this, moment of clarity, this mental breakthrough. If you feel like you've had, been stuck in a situation. But this is also like, swords represent a lot of other things, okay? Especially with, like decisions and truth and this is all coming through, all right, in your external factors area, all right? This is breakthrough. This is breakthrough energy. And I did say earlier in the reading, those little breakthroughs that are going to happen, but this is a big one. This is a big one. And you do see the laurel wreath and the crown. This is victory. This is a success. And then also this Ace ushers in new change, new beginnings. It's really putting you on this path where you have so much clarity. This is amazing. Now, you did get the Nine of Cups, so keep your eyes on the prize, all right? Keep your head in the game. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let anyone distract you. Don't let anyone take anything that you've worked hard for, all right? This is the Genie in a Bottle energy. This is the Wish Come True card. A lot of enlightenment here, as you can see with the cups over his head, all right? Which I really love, because remember what I said, that, the one thing is that you didn't have any cups in the only one was the Knight of Cups in your challenge area, but here you go. But where it falls in your staff, it's just saying that this is something that you really want, something that you know what you want, and you want it to happen, you want it to come true. Look at your final outcome. You got the Magician. I don't even know. I'm honestly like speechless here. This could be your best reading. This could be, everyone's getting really good readings this month. Some have gotten amazing readings, and yours is, it's it's up there and it's blowing me away. This is your final outcome, the Magician. The first card in the major arcana is that kicks off the journey. Now the Magician, the power to manifest whatever you want. So this dream, this wish, it's gonna come true as long as you take action, because the Magician is a card of action. Okay, now you can see, first I'm gonna point something out to you. The only two people in tarot with a sign of infinity over their heads, you got both of them, okay? The only two people. Can you believe that? Infinite possibilities. This is amazing. I mean, you can really do whatever you want at this point because you have that power, all right? With the Magician, you see the hand with the Magician's baton to the sky. Hand to the ground, as above, so below, right? But you also see the four elements of, or the four tools here, each representing an element, by the way, on the table at his disposal. So it's pentacles, it's the cups, it's the swords, it's the wands. Where do you want to take it? Which direction, all right? You already have the Ace of Swords in your external factors area. I mean, this is amazing. Okay, so one thing that I want you to pay attention to is not the hand to the sky. Okay, a lot of people look at that. I want you to pay attention to the hand to the ground, because the hand to the sky, Capricorn, you already know what your dreams are. You already know what you want. You already know what your passions are. Okay, it's a matter of bringing it into your reality now, making it your reality. That's why this is a card of action, taking those steps, because it's going to kick off this new journey and you are going to have all that luck. I mean, this is amazing. One last thing, Capricorn, because y'all are so smart and I love you, and I know you love all these little things. There's I don't know if you're into numerology or into like sacred geometry, but Plato did say that there was a fifth element. Now I said there are four elements, and it is the swords, the wands, the pentacles, and the cups, and they all represent an element: earth, water, fire, and air. Okay. Plato said there was a fifth. He called it the ether. He said it was time and space itself. And now here's the interesting thing. He said our universe was dodecahedron, which is a 12-sided shape, okay? A geometric shape. Now, 12 is a very significant number. I'm not really going to get into it, but that really is, I mean, the Magician is the dodecahedron. So this is magical, especially when it comes up in your final outcome. Capricorn, this is such a wonderful reading. I'm so excited for you. Now, as I promised, I pull a card a week to give you a little bit more insight to what's going on for every week for January. Okay. Now, the first week of January, I think I mentioned Venus is gone. Venus is going into Aquarius, okay, on the 2nd. Now, remember, that is your second house of money, okay? Aquarius represents your second house, all right? Not just money, but our values too, right? And Venus, the planet of love, and Venus just, oh gosh, money, like the things that you desire, right? Now, we have that full moon in Cancer in your 7th house, all right? Your 7th house of partnerships, all right? And that is love or career here, okay? Even contracts too, all right? So Uranus is very active that week as well. It's a great week. So let's see what's going on for you for the first week of January. Now, you got the Two of Wands, okay? This is great. You can see he's standing at a high point in the castle. He has a globe in his hand, right? Now, here's the thing. He has a great perspective. He has this great vision. This is you, Capricorn, okay? Let me pull it over here. This is you. So this is planning, right? Planning to take action. Planning everything that you want to accomplish. Planning your next steps. This is, remember, not only a great vision, great perspective, great view. I love this for you, all right? So, keep at it. Remember, keep your eyes on the prize. You have all that intuition. Everything's balancing out for you. You are having this huge breakthrough come through. And again, remember, you have the Magician in your final outcome. Now, the second week, Mars finally goes direct. Okay, Capricorn? Mars finally goes direct. I really love that. And then, oh gosh, Venus is trining Mars. Come on. Come on, listen. Venus on the ninth. Venus is trining Mars. That is when Venus and Mars like get together. You know what that means. All right. So if you are single, get out there, fire up your Tinder. Listen, go mingle. This is the time. It's the time to do it. All right. It's a really, really good week for that. Especially, I mean, come on. It's all about love. Now, second week, you got the Knight of Wands. When I say go out there, go out there. I'm not even joking. Go out there if you're single, okay? If you want to take your relationship to the next level, whether work or love, now is the time, all right? And remember when I said Mars goes direct. Mars is the planet of action, okay? Mars has been in Gemini since Halloween, or no, longer than that. He went retrograde over Halloween, all right? And so when the planet of action is retrograde, not a lot gets done, but this week Mars finally goes direct. Boom. Knights are fire, wands are fire. What is coming out of his helmet? This is very fiery. All right. So when I say things are going to move fast for you, things are going to move fast for you. Some of y'all actually may travel. Mars in Gemini is in your sixth house. Okay. So this actually daily activity. So you're going to start feeling a really big pickup. All right. Especially with work. Okay. Work falls into the sixth house like labor, but also if there's been health matters, there you go. All right. Health falls into the sixth house as well. You may actually pick up some new interest, all right? Like if you're a yoga person, maybe you'll start Pilates, maybe you'll do weight training. I mean, you never know. I mean, it's a good time and Mars is going direct. So let's see what's going on for the third week. Mercury's going direct, and then we officially enter Aquarius season, all right? So that's really great. We have a new moon in Aquarius on the 21st. Oh my goodness, that is a high energy new moon. Now, remember I said that is in your second house, it does rule your salary, it's finances, it's money, okay? The money you earn, but it's also value, it's self-value, and even material possessions, all right? So remember, new moons bring new beginnings, so you could, that car you've been eyeing, that house you've been eyeing, a lot of those could, you could find some activity around that. So let's see what's going on for you. Yeah, you got the Six of Swords. This is really great. Speaking of which, this is Mercury in Aquarius, okay? So I love the synchronicity here. Mercury's actually in your sign, all right? But Mercury is going direct, which is really great. And then it will go into Aquarius the week after. But listen, you can see the turbulent waters here, and we're moving away from it. So all these things that were holding you back that I pointed out earlier, you're good. You're leaving the turbulent waters. You're moving into what I call the promised land. Look how beautiful. I mean, the water, it's like a glass. It's crystal. It's beautiful. Smooth sailing from here on forward. All right. I love this for you, Capricorn. You're amazing. This is amazing. All right. So the last week, Uranus finally goes direct. All right. And I want you to mark January 24th on your calendar. That is the best day of January. All right. Very lucky day. The sun is sextiling Jupiter. All right. So you listen, mark it for sure. And there's a lot of great things happening that week. Venus is actually going into Pisces, and then the sun is trining Mars, and Mercury trining Uranus. I mean, what a great week. And actually, that is my birthday week. So I'm looking forward to that week. So Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you for the final week, the last week of January. You got the Hermit, all right? I love this for you, especially because there was a lot. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which I love. That's Sun in Virgo, but this is ruled by Virgo, okay? Now, the Hermit is someone who, look, you got the High Priestess and the Hermit. I mean, I love this. I love this. So this is all about really going within, and you've already been doing it, and you will be doing it for January, and doing that soul searching, okay? And this is very auspicious, okay? The hermit has made all these achievements, okay? He's ready for that next step, so he's taking that time out, okay? Taking that time out just a little bit to do a little bit of soul searching, really think about the next steps that he's going to make. But you see that he's holding a lantern, right? And as I say, you only see so far with lantern light. How do you see further than that? You go within. All right, it's all about going within. So the last week you could have this moment of just doing this soul searching and finding all those answers. But it's really powerful because you got the high priestess in the heart of your spread, like, and the ace of swords in your external factors area. Like, you're moving and to you're kicking off the new year with a lot of power, a lot of personal power. You will. I mean, I I really think that everyone's getting really good. I really think this is your best reading ever. I really think this is your best reading ever, Capricorn, especially relating to Capricorns, because sometimes when readings come out and the spreads like this, I always think about the sign too. How does it fit in with the personality of the Capricorn, and what I think about your past readings, and oh my goodness, this is the magician in your final outcome, the high priestess in the heart of your spread, ace of swords. I mean, like, I don't even this. You're good. You're good. All right, Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, please like and subscribe and all that. Leave comments. Always makes me smile. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me every week, and I will see you next week. All right, bye bye.